Hello everyone. In my previous video I have showed you the if then statement and the end if statement into Visual Basic for application, and this is the second part of that video where we are going to talk about the else if statement of Visual Basic. So welcome back everyone on a new video of Microsoft Excel Visual Basic for application, that is VBA series, into your favorite channel Technical Portal. This is your host Pritham, and don't worry, I'll give you the link of downloading this Excel workbook into the description box, so please check that, download that and practice for better understanding. So here at first, as I have working with the previous workbook, so I need to enable the content at first, right? So in my previous video I have showed you a code where I have written only one condition I have, where it only searched for the greater value from 0, and whenever the value is less than 0, that means in minus form, it doesn't show anything. So if you run that code, it will not show you anything, but if you have a value greater than 0, it will show you as positive. So today we are going to use the else if function. So go to the developer tab, click on Visual Basic and go to this code, right? The else if is added to an existing if statement. Else if test if a condition is met only if the previous condition have not been met, right? So that means if you have 3 conditions, 2 conditions, 4 conditions, 5 conditions and many more, it will continuously search for the result until it met the last condition. So here I want a code where it will search for the positive value as well as the negative values also. So here simply we need to start with the if the range we have selected as A1 and the value is greater than 0, then the result will be as positive in the B1 cell, right? So here you must at first indent your code in the if function at first by pressing the tab button, then hit the enter button and backspace and come to the next line of if statement. That means you have already unindented the previous condition and the previous code, right? So here we need to insert the else if, type else if space range. What was our range? Our range was the A1 cell. Open the parentheses, open double inverted comma, type A1, close double inverted comma, close parentheses, dot, type value. We are searching for the value here, and what the value will be? That will be less than 0, right? So what it will show and how we are going to show the result, we need to insert the then statement here. Hit the enter button, indent your code by pressing the tab button here, type range, open parenthesis again, where we are going to show the result. We are going to show the result into the B1 cell, right? So type B1 into the double inverted comma, close it, close the parenthesis, dot value. Now what we are going to show as the value when it will find a negative value that is lesser than 0. The value must be negative, right? Insert an equation symbol and in double quote type negative. That means the value will be showed as negative. Hit the enter button. Now it's time to insert our end if function here, like we have already done into our previous video. So let's run that code and let's see what happens. Close the Visual Basic editor. As we have typed 5 here and clear the cell value of B1, go to the developer tab. Let's run that code we have recently created. Click on run. It will show you as positive, but if the value contains -1, that means it should show you as negative. Let's check, run. Look at here. Now as the value is -1, it is showing you the correct value as negative, right? You can use the else if in your code multiple times as you want, right? So if I type here, unindent your code, else if range open parenthesis open double inverted comma the value we are searching for into A1, close the parenthesis, dot value, let's say we want as the value as 0, then range open parenthesis open double inverted comma B1, we are going to show the result into the B1 cell, close the parenthesis, dot value equals to, so I am typing in double inverted comma as 0, close inverted comma, hit the enter button. Now editor, let's change the value of A1 cell as 0 and let's run that code again. Let's see what happens. Run. It will show you the value of result as 0. Let's run that code, right? Close the Visual Basic. When it is 0, it will show you the result as 0, right? So that's all for today, friends. Hopefully you like this video. I'll come back soon with another interesting video, and the next part of this video that will be much more complicated of these two videos. So stay tuned with this channel and make sure to keep learning and keep practicing.